What's up, Slick Review fans? We're coming at you with another video. Today we're going to do another rapid fire video checking out 5 inexpensive wallet type cases for your iPhone 10. If you are new to the channel, we do a lot of tech advice, tech reviews, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. But let's get started. We're going to be doing these rapid fire. We'll touch on the highlights of each product, its current pricing on Amazon, and if you have more specific type questions, I would recommend clicking through to Amazon to go check out each product on its own. So the first one we'll be checking out is from TryAMam. This one is available on Amazon for about $5. So let's get right into it. Pretty basic presentation. Inside we get the case, and that's about it. So the case itself is your basic kind of TPU rubber type case, and then it's just a little bit thicker on the back with this enclosed area where you could put a couple cards or something like that. But the case itself is basically a big chunk of rubber. Let's grab our iPhone 10, slam that in here. Fits nice. The buttons all work like they should and everything. It feels very solid is kind of the feel I get from it. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but it makes the phone feel like a brick. And then again, on the back here, we just have this opening for a couple cards. So I've got a couple gift cards here. We'll just grab, the website says put 3 in there for the best fit. And I think I see what they mean, because again, it's just an opening here. So if you put just one card, let's put the Starbucks gift card in there, and it doesn't fall out. So, but that's what they're getting at, is that if you put one in there, there's not a lot of tension and it might just come falling out. So you want to put, 3 or 4 in there, because that's how it works, and they just sit in the back there. So with all of these, we will be checking the wireless charging to see if that works. And no, it does not seem to work on this one. Let's just try it again. And wireless charging does not work on this case. Now, they did say that on the Amazon website. I just wanted to double check. So this one does not work with wireless charging, if that's something you care about. But for $5, you get a protective case, because there's a lot of material here. It's basically a big chunk of rubber, and you can put a couple cards on the back. So that's one from TryAMam. Again, $5, so not a lot of risk. Let's move on to the next one. Alright guys, so here's number 2. This one's from Nook over on Amazon. So this one's only going to hold 2 cards, and it's kind of the same idea. Big, mostly rubber and plastic here. Let's drop the iPhone 10 in, see how it looks. And how this one works as the wallet is, it's got this sliding panel on the back here. All you have to do is get this panel open, and you've got kind of a hidden compartment for whatever you want to put in there. Let's see how many cards we can fit. Got 2 gift cards. Let's try 3. Let's try 4. And 4 seems to work. Now the Amazon page says only 2. I would call it 4 cards this can hold. Their website only says 2, but I got 4 in there. Now it's a little bit tricky trying to get whichever one you want out, but the whole point of these cases is that if you're just going out, going to the bar, doing whatever you're doing, you don't want to bring your wallet for whatever reason, or maybe even traveling, and you don't want to make it obvious that you have a wallet, pickpockets and stuff like that. If you just want to put your credit card and your ID, and that's it in one of these cases. This one's even kind of slick because it's kind of a hidden compartment, not very obvious, pretty discreet. Now here's the killer for this case. $4. Not a bad way to go. I do like this little hidden compartment. The only thing I would maybe critique it for is that I wish there was some sort of like raised, some sort of grip here. You kind of have to just get a fingernail under the edge here and just slide it open. Not a big deal. Let's try wireless charging. And works. Now guys, that one's from Nook over on Amazon, $4, and they've got 10 different colors. So definitely go and check that one out. Alright guys, number 3 on the list. This is from Glow. Now this one is more your traditional kind of folio style leather type case. So pretty basic presentation. Let's take a look at it here. We got all this stuff. Now this one does come with a little wrist strap, if that's what you're into. And just taking a quick look around it, again, this is PU leather. So it's not real leather, it's just vinyl. But this one does look and play the part. It looks real nice, feels good in the hand. Little company branding here on the front. What I do like is that it's got a magnetic closure. You don't always see that in a lot of these folio wallet style cases. On the inside, we've got 1, 2, 3 card slots, and then it does have an opening here for currency and things like that. So let's drop the iPhone in here. That fits well, cutouts where they need to be, and let's put a couple cards in these slots here. So there we go, we got 3 cards loaded up here. Now through this window, I guess you could see the photo if it was an ID or something like that, but realistically, everywhere you go, people want you to take it out so they can look at it anyway, so don't really count on that, but I guess you can see it. And like I said, there is a slot there for currency and things like that. So when you close it, it doesn't get terribly thick. Sometimes with these folio style cases, once you put cards in there, they can kind of bulge out a little bit. This one does just a touch, but really not unusable. And then that's the whole point of this magnetic closure, which is a real nice feature to have on these style cases. So not a bad way to go if you're in the market for kind of this leather style case. Now like I said, there are a lot of kind of premium leather folio type iPhone cases out there. If that's what you're into, then go for it. But if you want the look and you don't want to spend all that on a phone case, $5. So let's grab the wireless charging pad, see if it still works. And yep, good to go on wireless charging. So that's the one from Airglow, $5 on Amazon. This one kind of takes some of the features from the last 2 that we looked at and kind of combines them. So let's get this open here. So the main portion of the case is just your pretty typical TPU rubberized case, but then on the back it's got a magnetic flap here that you can keep 2 cards, and that's really about it. And then there are a couple magnets all around the corners that as soon as you're done, you just close that, and then the back just looks like a regular case. It's very discreet. So this would be another good one for traveling, again, where you don't want to carry a whole wallet, you don't need a bunch of stuff, maybe just an ID and your 1 card. You don't want to get pickpocketed on the underground or something like that. So nice, discreet kind of traveler case is what I would recommend using this for. So on the back, we'll open up the flap. We'll drop 2 of these cards in here, 1 in the ID slot, and then another one off to the side. So again, really only 2 cards. Let's just try to shove 1 more off to the side. And yeah, it still closes, doesn't really bulge out that much, so if you wanted to, it might get stretched out over time if you use this one as a daily driver. But I was able to get 2 cards in this one slot and still close it fine, so you might be able to get away with 3. Again, if you're just going to use this for traveling or something like that, why not? And then what is also a nice feature is on the ID window, it does have a thumb slider, so you can get this card out right away. So nice touch. Let's grab the iPhone X, drop that in there. Now let's grab the wireless charging pad, and at first glance it does not seem to work very well. Let's try opening up this flap here, get that out of the way and see if it works. And yes, then wireless charging does work. So there must be just either enough material or something in this flap where wireless charging doesn't really work that well. So again, if you're using this traveling or something like that, now you're back at the hotel room, just open up the flap and then set it on your wireless charging pad. But that's the story with that one. So this is only going to run you $13, has functionality, good way to go. Let's move on to the last one. Alright guys, here's the last one. This is from Real Ike, I believe it's pronounced. So pretty basic presentation like most of these. Now the first, this is nice. my very first impression, this leather, this feels really nice. I can't really describe it. I don't really have any cases like this. This is interesting. I'm just gonna need a second, guys. This feels really nice. Now this is full grain leather. That's really the best kind of leather that you can get, and they've got it on an iPhone case. Now inside, it's just your basic kind of TPU style phone holder, and what is kind of nice is that it's on sort of a hinge so that you can use it to watch movies on the plane or whatever you're going to do. On the front, it does have holes for just taking phone calls. Not a lot of them include that. On the side, we don't have any card holders really. What we do have, it's 1 and then 2 just large pouches. Now if we wanted to grab some of our cards here, again, it doesn't really keep them organized, but all you really have to do is just grab whatever you want to put in there and just put them in there. That's not the most elegant way to do it, but it is very functional. So let's grab our iPhone X. So it fits very well, all the cutouts where they need to be. Now one kind of cool feature that this case has, that not a lot of them do, especially at this price point, is it's got sleep and wake for your iPhone X. That is pretty cool. Now let's check wireless charging. And yes, that works as it should as well. Now, I really can't stress enough, guys, how nice this case feels. This is definitely my favorite of the bunch, and actually this one's going into my arsenal of daily drivers. They've got two colors, brown and red. This is obviously the brown version, and I'm going on and on about this case. $13. 13 bucks, you get a full grain leather case, sleep wake, little media stand. You can put your cash and cards and all that stuff in there. And it's got a magnetic closure that's kind of hidden. I'm not sure where it is, but it works. So 13 bucks, guys. This is an awesome case. Like I said, I'm going to daily drive this one. So there you have it, guys. 5 inexpensive wallet cases for your iPhone 10. Many of these are available for all of kind of the flagship phones out there. I'll put links for all of them down in the description. Let me know which of these is your favorite, guys. When do you use these kind of wallet cases? If you have any other questions, please do leave them down below. I try to get to every single one. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.